Um, Hello, YouTube family. This is Victoria, and it's been a while since I've been on here, but I did want to talk to you guys a little bit about my thymectomy that I had. Um, when I was diagnosed with myasthenia gravis after they put me in a CT scan, well, they discovered that I had a tumor right behind my sternum, and also they wanted to take out my thymus to see if it would improve my symptoms from myasthenia gravis. Anyway, my doctor was telling me that I was going to stay in the hospital for a week. I ended up only staying in the hospital for 4 days. The worst 4 days of my life, actually, to tell you the truth. It's worse than having a baby or anything. So anyway, what a thymectomy is when they cut you. I have a scar, and the scar goes from here down to the end, like right where my ribs are. And they do that, like I said, to see if they would improve the symptoms from myasthenia gravis, which they have to end up breaking the sternum and wiring it back together. So you can imagine that in itself sounds painful, and I assure you that it is. But anyway, once they told me that I was going to have a thymectomy done, I knew that it would hurt and all that, but I wasn't really prepared for it. I knew all about the surgery and what they were going to do and everything, but I didn't know what to expect after I got home. And so if you have to have a thymectomy, you're going to be in the hospital for 4 to 7 days. That's what I experienced anyway. I was on, I think, Dilaudid, but I would prefer to have some morphine, so because my pain was pretty bad. And let me see. And then, like normally when you're in a hospital, you have a lot of visitors and stuff like that. But when you get home is when you're going to really need a lot of help, because I needed so much help. I mean, I didn't realize it at all from the beginning. I had to sleep in a recliner because I really couldn't lay back, and I didn't know that. And then I had to wear like a support bra. If you're a woman, you're going to have a support bra because you're going to have to be able to keep everything together. They're going to I had a brace, and then they gave me a support bra in the hospital. And I suggest you have more than one, because I only had one because I wasn't really expecting all that. Then I had to, my arthritis kicked in, and I was swollen and everything. It was a mess. My breast has swollen up so big. That's another thing that I wasn't expecting. Let me see. Family is very important, because like I said, when I got home, I really needed the help. I couldn't really do any cleaning. You're not supposed to do any driving. I needed help getting in and out of the tub. I needed help dressing. And I'm telling you, this went on. I thought it was going to be like 4 to 6 weeks. I stayed at home from work for like 2 months. And even at 2 months, I really wasn't prepared to go back to work. Let me see. I was talking about that. I just had a list going about what I wanted to say. I didn't want to forget anything. So I guess anytime, from my experience, what I've learned, that anytime you have to have any kind of surgery, it's best to know about what they're going to do. And even though I talked to my doctor beforehand, I still did a lot of research on my own. And then also it's important to know what to expect once you get home, and that's what I didn't research, what it was going to be like for me. And I actually had physical therapy come out. I had a home health lady come out. I had physical therapy. Let me see. I had RN and CNA, and just home health. But I had to get rid of them because they didn't want to. I mean, they took care of me, but they didn't do any housework, and that's what I needed. I needed a lot of help like that. and they were willing to actually help getting out the shower and everything. So I guess I was probably being a little hard-headed, and they actually do help a lot, I guess, you know, to be able to get around and have somebody help you shower or whatever. And there are home health agencies that actually help with the cooking and everything. But anyway, the scar took about, which, you know, I don't know if you guys can actually see the scar. Anyway, right there, how it's coming. And it's, I didn't put anything on it or whatever. I just tried to make it as tight as it could so that when it did heal, it healed like in a straight line and wasn't real wide. And I think my doctor told me to keep it out the sun, which I don't even be in the sun anyway. And so I didn't do anything but just when I took a shower, just let soap and water run over it. And it actually, my surgeon says it looks very good. And let me see. So I went over. It took me, like I said, 2 months to get healed. It took. I needed a lot of help, a lot of pain medicine. I can't even remember when the last, how long I was on pain medication. It was pretty good while, and it was well after 6 weeks. And then, like now, I still take mild pain medication because my myasthenia gravis and my rheumatoid arthritis. But the myasthenia gravis, with my eyes been hurting and stuff like that, and but I've been doing pretty good with that. But anyway, I just want to talk a little bit about my personal experience with the thymectomy being done, and that is the removal of the thymus gland. And like I said, I also had a tumor, and I don't know if they got all the tumor out or not. I don't think so. My doctor claimed that he did the best he could. He said that there was some microscopic tumor left, but I don't know how he's seen it because it was microscopic. But anyway, I feel like that they didn't get everything. And sometimes I've heard, and I've from different people, and I've also read that tumors can grow back, and so many years, 2 to 3 years, it's a possibility that they may grow back. Because I was wondering, will my tumor grow back? And so when I did the research, it was like it was a possibility. The research said that it was a possibility, and also my doctor told me that it was a possibility that the tumor may grow back. But anyway, I don't know if I covered everything. I tried to write it down so I just wouldn't be just rambling, which I am anyway. But I hope that helps somebody a little bit about the thymectomy. And if you have any questions or anything like that, you can just leave them below, and I will answer them about my experience with my thymectomy or my myasthenia gravis. Okay, well, until next time, I hope this video helps somebody. See you guys later. Bye.